No, wait. Can you move slightly that way?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Good.
Welcome to the Seekers Through Prayer course. This introduction is intended to explain how the course works. For each lesson there are 2 videos. The first video, entitled Teaching, will give some thoughts on the aspect of prayer we're looking at in that lesson. After the teaching video comes the section called Exercise, and this is the practical side of the course. It's true that the only way we can grow as prayers is by spending more time in prayer. So this is the most important section of each lesson. I would expect these exercises to take about 10 minutes each day. If you find they take less time than that, it would still be best to remain in that place of quiet for the full 10 minutes, even if it's just as an act of self-discipline. Some people might find it helpful to have a notepad handy to record briefly how your prayers went each day, so that you can see how your relationship with God develops. How many days you spend on each lesson's exercises is entirely up to you, but I would recommend spending a week on each lesson. Finally, the title for each lesson begins with the phrase, "When you meet with God." And this is because one of the meanings of the Hebrew word for intercession, paga, is to meet. So when we pray, we're meeting with God, no less. That's something which should not be taken lightly. When the people of Israel had an opportunity to meet with God, they turned it down out of fear and instead asked Moses to talk to God on their behalf. We read that in Exodus chapter 20, verses 18 to 21. But when Jesus died on the cross, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. Matthew chapter 27, verse 51. This curtain divided the people from the holiest part of the temple, where God was thought to be most present. Symbolically, this rip in the curtain showed that God was now available to meet with all who, in humility, seek after him. Jesus said in Luke chapter 11, verse 9, "Seek and you will find." And this prayer course is for those who are seeking to deepen their friendship with God through prayer. If I'm introduced to someone and having learned their name, I walk away and have nothing further to do with them, I can hardly say that I know the person. But if I regularly spend time with them, communicate with them, listen to them and so on, I will increasingly know them. So it is with seeking God. You do not walk away having found him, rather you seek him out every day to find him again and again, so that in time you may come to know him and love him. The second encouragement,